Aku mana ini nggak ada yang maju?
DJ Pelbas, Rinmek.
Saceritakan pada bintang-bintang kesulitan.
Gak ada yang masuk. Oke. Masuk nih.
Kenapa harus teh dari Sosro? Ini perkebunan teh kami. Di sini kebaikan itu lahir. Dipetik dengan teliti, diramu presisi, dijaga dengan hati, memastikan tak ada yang terlewati. Agar semua kebaikan teh bisa terus dinikmati semua generasi. Tea is good. Sosro, ahlinya teh.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. Well, there is the fresh-faced Bojan Kirkic. He's fearless, he's busy, he's a craftsman. How do you describe him, Jim?
I'm expecting to see a lot of him playing in pretty much every position, Peter, from number 10 to winger to auxiliary striker. His great strengths are his vision, his ability to play between the lines and knowing the landscape around him.
So you can't stick him in a pigeonhole?
No, you could say that. He does say he prefers a central role, but I think pace and agility are better suited to that wider position. It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target, and it was worth a go.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Forlan. In with the challenge. And this is Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now Now that looks a decent ball. Can he finish?
Good
What Scalia! That is fantastic! About as smooth as it gets. Barcelona are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Bojan, and this is Messi. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. They want to be quick to recover this.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Lahm. This is a promising build-up. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Fink shoots! Forlan! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have pulled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Milan restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. 30 minutes gone. Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Azar. Ball looks a good one. O'Reilly. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Forlan. And the finish! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
Azar! Oh, what? And one more try! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Catat bang, gimana sih bang?
Away as
Aduh.
laser guided.
Sorry bang.
Fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal.
Easy main.
99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Milan now in a position far more desirable.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Inzaghi, and this is Forlan. That's the end of the first 45.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Milan claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
yang membuatnya selalu
Oh, he's been caught napping. McAllister,
yang bikin
Messi. Now it's Schneider.
hanya bisa
Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Belletti. And it's Vieira. He's beaten the last man. Now that tries a shot. And that's in. It is an explosive start to the second half. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Schneider. Just about up to the hour now.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
McAllister wins the duel this time. And this is Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Messi. Belletti. Now it's Inzaghi. That has been cut short. Passing is crisp and sharp. He shifted it to the flank. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Messi shoulders the responsibility.
Yeah.
Brilliant save from Donnarumma. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Bastoni gets it away. And it's McAllister. Milan are looking to go forward now. Vieira calmly anticipates. Filippo Inzaghi. It's a really well-measured ball. 75 minutes played.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Forlan. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lahm. He's a sharp little ball here. O'Reilly cuts it out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't...
And Boyan! No, not quite. Lahm. All the way back. Bastoni. Donnarumma. Not the most convincing of passes. Adams. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And here's Boyan. Oh, that was vital. McAllister purring through the gears. And there goes the final whistle. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Forlan taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Terrific recovery.
Gak ada yang berani. Gak ada yang berani. Berani ke? Gak ada yang berani. Mana? Gak ada. Ini room gua 38952220. Ayo ge. Apa? Aduh, divisi aja kali ya. Harus divisi kalah. Susah bener anjir. Liga. Nah, kita main divisi guys ya. Ya aku anjir. Divisi 1 semua itu, Cok. Mampus gua. Aduh. Apa ini, guys? Ya, boleh. Senggol bacok. Bisa lah ini ya, bisa lah ya.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
Tries a shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So, a breakthrough already. Donnarumma clears. Oh no, this does not look good. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Speed of thought.
Gembel anjing, susah Cok. Sumpah.
That's put paid to the danger. And he can clear it away. Can he get it through? He's having a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Nice interception. His position was spot on. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And this is Inzaghi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And here's Cruyff. Now it's Bale. And the through ball. Now it's Mbappe. Big chance! Vieira with the clearance. That's a lovely, neat pass. Belletti. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
McAllister. And it's Gerrard. O'Shea. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nicely weighted ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Quality ball. And that pass is
Haaland gave.
somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And we are back on the way. Some intricate passing, looking to progress. Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. 60 minutes played. Gerrard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
McAllister. Now, can they get... And Cruyff!
Johan.
Was no routine
Tumpang
save.
sempat
I
siapa?
think he's done great there, both reading
AC
it and
Milan.
dealing with it.
Golit. Anjir lah
Look,
Gulit.
they know they've got a height advantage, and it's
Mobil
time for
kau
them to
ketemu
use
Gulit.
it.
Mati mulu, anjir. Gol nih, gol. Fix gol. Enggak anjir,
That has
Gulit
earned a
babi.
reprieve for the time being.
Mundur.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cruyff. O'Shea. Pele. Cruyff.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now the ball's gone astray. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Shot a goal! Oh, good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And this is Inzaghi. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That's an excellent interception. Now that looks a decent ball. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Passes short and sharp, and the shot! He lifts the roof! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So now the difference is 3. And that's that. Milan did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Just a quick request today.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we...
Ya kita pakai orkes semua kali ya.
Milan did lead. They controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Just a quick
Pakai orkes aja lah.
How do you reflect on...
Ya kita pakai orkes semua kali ya.
Milan did lead. Controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. How do you reflect on...
Udah.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements.
And a chance! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
RZ finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Hullet. And it's Rijkaard. No way through, so back it comes. Tries a shot! Rude Hullet! That is just a piece of art! A finish of true class! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
RZ restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper. Now that's well seen too. Hullet. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Responded and better, Peter.
Bonucci.
The old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring.
Their way up the pitch.
Still have to take
Now it's Cruyff. Tries to play it through, and this is Cruyff. Bonucci does well not to be outdone there. Well, there's the clearance.
Still
The
very
defence
hard.
just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Plays a sharp little ball here. Neymar! Goal! RZ! And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
RZ are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
RZ leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Neymar. And no, he's seen through all of that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Beckham. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitutions taking place.
We're on the move again.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked at...
Azar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's a throw. Bellingham. Pullet proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And this is Azar. Timber kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passes coming off in quick succession here. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Applies the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Vieira. Now it's Azar. Now it's Inzaghi. Looking to play him in. That's been cut out, well played.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. And the shot! And that's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
He's gone for goal! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Inzaghi. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Mbappe. Gerrard. Oh, shooting chance! And that is doing no harm at all. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. And here's Owen. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's on it, can he get away? He's having a pop! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Neymar.
RZ can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Darwin getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
And here's Nunez.
AZ clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Beckham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he was quick to react. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Alah, babi.
Takes a shot!
Sumpah ya,
Incredible!
anjing.
Just incredible! A
Bulit,
game of
bulit.
margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And that signals the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and